Alright, hey everybody, this is Coaster Crazy 10 and welcome back to part 2 of Jak and Daxter Let's Play. Previously we went through the tutorial mode and now we're going to look through the village and see if we can unclog Samos's green eco vents and also check to see if we can get some power cells from the villagers. So I'm going to run down this path and go see what we can find in Sandover Village. Oh. So it's wise to go in all these houses because most of them have either a person to talk to or a scout fly in them.
It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Yeah, there's one back here. This is one I always seem to miss. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Don't tell me that you two have problems as well. First I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving?
Yes.
That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the
How are the lights on if you have no power?
Boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Okay, you'll find that 90 precursor orbs is pretty much the norm for everyone. If they want some orbs, it's going to be 90. So let's check all these houses just to make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, there's another guy to talk to here.
Well, hello there, my dear boy.
Hello.
You caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday.
I'm fairly certain
I
this is
seemed
a
to be
fake
spot
accent.
short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Yeah, so you might be wondering, how am I going to find all these precursor orbs? I don't see any around here. Well, basically, most of the orbs are going to come from other areas. There's not a whole lot of orbs in Sandover Village. So, I think this house is empty. Did I go in here already? Yep, I was just in here. Alright, I think I can head down this way now. Oh, here we go. Alright, now, you can hear that. You see that box down there? It makes a noise. So when you ever get close to a scoutfly box, it'll make kind of a helicopter sounding noise. You want to pay attention for that, and if you hear it, you know there's a scoutfly close by. Alright, so you see over here, there's a path over to, basically that's the eco vents. We're going to want to go there in just a second, but I want to check in here first and talk to this guy.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Huh. I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
Spoiler alert, you will. Okay, so that power cell is going to have to wait for a little while because we have to do something else in order to unlock that boat to take us to Misty Island. But for now, let's go ahead and head over to the beach and unclog the green eco vents. Okay. these things are kind of annoying to kill. If you hit them when they're open, or their shells are open, I think that's when you're supposed to kill them. Alright, so pretty much we're going to get bombarded with stuff here. Can't do much about this right now.
Those all-metal boxes are thicker than a yak-owl skull. But there must be something that can bust them open.
Okay, there's a lot going on. Basically, we'll pop open the treasure chest and we can get the green eco. These thick-looking chests here, right here, contain precursor orbs. And okay, hold on a second. Alright. If they get blown up by those things, they'll explode and you'll get some precursor orbs. It's pretty hard to aim right now because someone else is shooting at you, but we'll come back here in a second and we'll get all these orbs. So let's go over here, get this precursor orb that's just still chilling here. Kill this guy. Alright, there's a lady over here, I believe, we need to talk to. Is this the way up? Yes, it is. Forgot to go over here. Okay. That's a good trick for killing those dogs, is just to pound on them. I tend to spin attack and pound more than I tend to punch. Alright, so here's a scout fly. Some more orbs. I believe those were broken from a blast, but I'm not quite sure how. Oh, ow. Couldn't see that one there. Okay, get everything over here. I think so. And alright, let's head over here. Let's get all these orbs. So that's why I don't punch, is because that kind of stuff happens. Okay. I need to really not be dying and getting hurt this much. Otherwise this will be a very long playthrough. Alright, so that stork that took our egg is right over there, so we'll have to take care of him later. For right now, though, I believe, is there a lady over here? No, not this one. There's a lady that we need to talk to. She's kind of in between two walls, and she'll give us a hint. Alright, hold on just a second. My video capture is not capturing right now. 1 second. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. Everything is going through my computer right now, so things can get a little laggy sometimes on my end, but should be fine final result wise. Alright, so let's walk down this path and see what we can find at the other end here.
Scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch.
There's another scout fly. About ready to upgrade our health here. Alrighty, so here we go. Here's an egg. We're gonna punch this off. And there's that lady I was talking about. Kind of did that a little out of order, but that's alright. We'll head back down there in just a second. I'm gonna open this vent up here really fast and show you guys what it does.
And see if we scramble that flood egg.
Alright. We're gonna want to start from the beginning because we need to build up our eco as we go through, so. Also worth noting, if you double jump you're gonna slow yourself down, but if you single jump you keep running really quickly, and there you go. Oh, I hurt myself, whoops.
Oh my! I hope the poor dear's okay. Here's a power cell for your valor.
Yeah, we were supposed to talk to her first and she'd give us a power cell for knocking that egg off, but we just went ahead and did these things out of order.
Oh no! No, 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 no!
Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
This might seem just random and odd here, but actually later in the game, this bird creature comes in handy, and you'll see that much later in the game though. It kind of doesn't have any use until pretty much towards the very end of the game. Alrighty, so probably need to try to get some health because I'm really hurting. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is if you time your jump perfectly at the end of a roll jump, you can jump really high. That is helpful sometimes, not always, but it's very fun to do if you're just messing around. Alright, so we can see in the distance there the green eco vents have been clogged, and we're going to head over here and we're going to unclog these. First of all, we got to take care of some of these enemies. It's not bad. And these vents will fully restore our health, so that's very nice. And I believe there's 5 of these that we have to... I think we have to punch them or spin kick them open. Yeah. And here's the last one. And you get a power cell for doing that. Very nice.
Well, I see that you two have finally decided to unblock my collectors. I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do, I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
That's not very nice, Mr. Samos. Alright, just checking over here, make sure we don't forget anything. And I believe there's a power cell at the top of this. No, not this one. We saw this power cell, remember, back at the lab. There was an overview shot, and we saw these power cells, so went ahead and grabbed that while I was thinking about it. Let's go ahead and check out what our status is here. We've got 3 power cells that we haven't really unlocked yet, and we've got free 7 scout flies here as well, and we've got 65 of 150 precursor orbs, which is not a lot, so we're gonna want to run around here and look for some precursor orbs because they definitely will come in handy. And up there we see a scout fly.
Let's buzz him for kicks.
So we want to grab that. And we're already over halfway there with the scout flies. Alright, so we see here,
Yeah, so we got a
this
precursor
is
orgy
a
here, but you aren't powered
blue...
up with the blue stuff. Someone
Right.
ain't gonna help us.
This here is going to be a blue vent. We're going to unlock that, and this will let us jump super high, but for right now, we can't really do much about that. So, need to head back over here. There's another precursor, scout fly. Let's get out of the way. Alright. Yep, we've already been here, so let's go take care of that seagull that stole our precursor orb earlier. Now, as you can see, there are precursor orbs in the water down here. We're going to have to take care of those. But for now, let's just worry about this precursor orb that we have to trek all the way on the other side of the
We
map.
have to get to the power cell
get to.
before the pelican scoops it up again.
There we are. Very nice, very nice. Okay. So, there are some precursor orbs down here, which a lot of people miss. Alright. Come on. Alright, so it looks like I wasn't quite paying attention to time. Basically ran over that 15-minute limit of my capture program, so I'm going to go ahead and end this part off right here. In the next part, we're going to go ahead and get the last of the precursor orbs and power cells, at least the power cells in this area. Try to get the rest of the precursor orbs, and we'll head back over to the village, and we'll talk to this sage, see what he has to say, and continue exploring. So, see you guys in a few days with the next part.